Today, we're going to dive into three phrases that are absolute game changers for talking about the past: would have, could have, and should have. Welcome back to the GIST English Masterclass. I'm so glad you could join us today. Let's get started, shall we? So, let me ask you a question. Do you ever, look back at the past, thinking about things you did, or maybe things you didn't do? Of course, right? We all do it. And today, we're going to learn the perfect English to talk about those exact moments. So today, we're going to master would have, could have, and should have. And listen, these aren't just boring grammar points. Oh no. They are super powerful tools for expressing yourself clearly, especially when you're in professional situations. Like in meetings or writing important emails. All right, first step, would have. Now, I want you to think of this as your own personal time machine, but for results. You're looking back at something that didn't happen, and you're imagining a totally different outcome. It's like asking, if things had been different, what would the result have been? Okay, let's look at a couple of examples here. First one, I would have attended the meeting, but I was with a client. You see, this sentence tells us two things right away. One, I didn't go to the meeting, and two, the reason why. The imagined result was me attending, but, reality got in the way. And did you notice that I would have but pattern? It's a really common one, a classic. So the main thing to remember is this. Use would have when you want to show a different past result, one that's just in your imagination. It's basically the language of what if. Okay, moving on to our next one, could have. This one is all about past possibilities. Imagine there was a door, wide open. An opportunity was just sitting there, but nobody walked through it. That is could have. Now, could have kind of has two main flavors. First, it can show a missed opportunity. Like, I could have sent the report yesterday. This means, hey, I had the chance to do it, but for whatever reason, I just didn't. The second flavor is offering a possible explanation. For instance, the client could have misunderstood the timeline. Here, we're not 100% sure what happened, but it's a possible reason, a theory. So just remember, could have is for those past possibilities. The chance was there, the action just didn't happen. And finally, we have should have. This is the big one. This is what we use when we look back at our past mistakes. You know that feeling when you realize there was a much better, a more correct action you didn't take? That's should have. And yet, it often comes with a little bit of regret or maybe even some criticism. Take a look at this. I should have checked the figures before the meeting. Ugh, you can almost feel the regret in that sentence, can't you? It means I didn't check them, and now, looking back, I realize that was definitely a mistake. It was the right thing to do, but I didn't do it. So the key idea here is pretty simple. Use should have when you're talking about a past mistake or a better choice you could have made back then. It's how we give advice about the past or just admit, oops, that was a mistake. All right, so we've met our three phrases. Now let's put them all side by side so we can really see the difference. This is where it all comes together. And after we compare them, we're going to do a quick practice session to make sure you've got this down. Okay, check this out. Let's take just one situation, a missed deadline, something we've all experienced, right? If we use would have, we say we would have finished on time if we had the documents. That's our imagined result. With could have, we say we could have finished on time if we worked on the weekend. That's a past possibility we didn't take. And with should have, we say we should have started the project earlier. And that's us pointing out the better action, the mistake. Isn't that cool? Three phrases, same event, but three totally different meanings. So here's a super simple way to remember all this. Think of it like this. 1. Would have equals a different past result. 2. Could have equals a past possibility. And 3. Should have equals a better past action. Just remember those three key ideas: result, possibility, and action. Easy, right? Now I've got a quick pro tip for you. This is a big one that will make you sound so much more natural. After would have, could have, or should have, you always have to use the past participle. That's the third form of the verb. So you'd never say, I would have went. No, you say, I would have gone. And you wouldn't say, she should have did. Instead, it's she should have done. Trust me, getting this little detail right makes a huge difference.
Okay, you ready for a little practice? It's your turn. I've got 3 sentences on the screen, each with a blank space. All you have to do is choose the correct form: would have, could have, or should have. Go ahead and take a moment to think about your answers. You can even pause if you need to.
All right, have you got your answers? Let's see how you did. For number 1, the answer is should have. We should have reviewed the contract more carefully. That's a better action, a past mistake. For number 2, it's would have. I would have joined the workshop, but something got in the way. That's an imagined result. And for number 3, the correct answer is could have. She could have asked for support. The possibility was there, but she chose not to. So how did you do? I bet you did an amazing job. So let's just do a final recap, a quick summary of everything. When you're talking about the past, just remember your 3 amazing tools. Use would have for an imagined result. Use could have for a past possibility, and use should have for the right action that, well, didn't happen. Using these correctly is really going to make your English sound so much more thoughtful and precise, especially at work. Aaron, that is it for our masterclass today. Now, I want to hear from you. What difficulties do you have in English? Tell us in the comments. You never know, maybe we can explain it in our next video just for you. We'll see you in the next class. And of course, don't forget to like the video, follow, and subscribe.